Dental Technologists Association, a guide to professionalism within the dental team. The path towards professionalism. Regulators like the GDC are there to protect the public. What do the public expect from dental professionals? Being professional needs commitment and positive action. Ethical behaviour is a requirement of being a professional. Basically, ethical working is doing the right thing as a professional, taking conscious, reasoned decisions, using the guidance provided by the regulator. Activity. Think about how the public would expect you to behave as a dental care professional. How would you demonstrate this in relation to quality of service and professional characteristics? Take a minute and list all the points you have thought of. Examples of professional attributes. Some facts. Governments across the globe set out what the professions are. The UK government gives regulators, such as the GDC, powers under law to maintain and guide professionals. Having a regulated title on a register means it is illegal to call yourself something you are no longer allowed to do. For example, you can no longer call yourself a dental technician if you are no longer on the register. Regulators set standards for the registrants to abide by, a sort of to-do list that includes, for example, lifelong learning and indemnity requirement. Under the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, MHRA, the producer of appliances must be registered with them, and only certain registrants can sign custom-made dental devices as fit to be placed on the market. Professionals have responsibilities to maintain their registration with the regulator, work within their scope of practice, maintain their lifelong learning, maintain the ethical requirements, that is, standards for the dental team, for example 9.1, ensure that your conduct, both at work and in your personal life, justifies patients' trust in you and the public's trust in the dental profession. Duty of candour. It's about being open and honest about mistakes and errors. Immediately and without being asked, admit if things have gone wrong, if they could affect a patient. This is a requirement of all professional registrants. It's not to find fault, but to be upfront and admit errors that might otherwise affect a patient's care. Exercise. Consider the exercise below and choose an answer which you believe is correct. The correct answer is C. Take action and sort out the problem. By taking responsibility, the problem is resolved at a local level. This is called upstream action. Maintaining your own professional development. Some suggestions might be lifelong learning, CPD, annually logged with the EGDC, networking with other dental team members, additional qualifications as listed in your professional development plan, PDP, to meet enhanced scope of practice, peer review and self-reflective writing as required by other regulators, formal response to feedback from, for example, dental team members, patients, GDC, always shows insight. Standards for the dental team. Document published by the GDC. The document lists the standards of conduct, performance and ethics that govern all dental registrants. It specifies the principles, standards and guidance that apply to each registrant, as well as what patients should expect from a dental professional. If you don't read this document, how do you know that you are abiding by the ethical standards of your profession? Standards for the dental team, the 9 principles. Standards for the dental team. Always work to the requirements of the standards. If you find yourself in a situation where the regulator has received a complaint about you, they will look at how your performance meets each of the standards. New approach to dealing with issues that are not meeting the profession's ethical guidance. Things worth noting. Develop some real insight and note your failings. Fix it before the regulator gets involved, e.g., a formal unconditional apology. Deal appropriately with the issue in-house and do some relevant training, then tell team members what you have achieved. If you are contacted by the GDC, work with them. Activity. Developing and improving our professional standing in the dental team. Spend 30 seconds thinking about how you will maintain your own professionalism during the next 5 years. List 4 ways you have thought of. So you might have keep learning, communication, thinking about the way that you do things, known as reflection, sharing your knowledge and skills. Things do go wrong. Immediately and without being asked, admit if things have gone wrong and apologise. Currently, there is no opportunity in regulatory law for a DCP to call themselves a specialist, even if you believe you are. Check the regulatory law and ethical requirements of your professional registration. Next steps. Refresh your knowledge of the GDC document Standards for the Dental Team. Reflect on this learning module and consider what additional knowledge you may need. And finally, keep being professional.